Violent, shocking news today. Before I go there, I'm Darren Monroe. I used to work on Kamala Harris's campaign. I have 30 years marketing, branding experience. Worked for Universal DreamWorks MCA. iHeartMedia was my last job. These days, I take you on this channel from chaos to clarity. If you want to get in any of my groups, you definitely can do that by clicking the link in my description of my video or go to my homepage. Here's the violent, shocking news. Charlie Kirk was shot. Before you paste anything negative, do not put anything negative out there. Don't put that energy out there. I know he's a bad person, but at the same time, we let that in God's hands. And the whole idea is you don't want to put that curse on you. When you start wishing badness like that for others, it comes back on you. It's like letting a tiger loose. You think the tiger's getting somebody else, is coming back to you. Now, I want to say this very clearly. The reason I brought this up was to tell you, watch and make sure you understand, and please spread this video, the narrative. We have to stay on the narrative. The narrative is Trump, Epstein. The narrative is the shutdown. And I'll have another video coming about that shutdown. The whole idea is we got to stay on point. Don't let Donald Trump do what he did with the No Kings Day in June. He came up with, I might bomb Iran. And I bombed Iran, and it took the whole narrative away from the No Kings Day. We got to stay on point. Epstein, we got to stay on point. Shutdown. Those are the two main things right now we need to stay on point with. And I'll explain why the shutdown is very important to shut down Trump in the next video. So if you're not subscribed to me, definitely subscribe, hit the notification button. I want you to also understand the energy that people put out, they get back. Simply. I mean, you notice I hardly, if you're new here, you binge watch all my videos. Understand something. I hardly ever talk about MAGA. I'm talking about our problems. Well, why go out there and talk about them? We know what they are. Well, why, we think we got to straighten them out. I used to think this too. I was wrong. We're all wrong. Talking about we got to straighten them out. We got to take care of house first. There's something going on in our house first. First big problem we have is ignorance. One of the biggest questions I get asked all the time for the last 9 months is, why isn't somebody doing something? And why don't we have more whatever? And what I'm saying to people is simply this. First of all, there are people doing something. For the last 33 weeks, we've had 23 governors, attorney generals. We've had a good number of judges. There are 677 lowercase judges that have been fighting, as well as in the appeal courts. But then you come back and say, well, he has the Supreme Court. No, Supreme Court only sees 1% of everything. They're not taking on everything, though they've taken on some big things, and some things they had ruled against early in his turn, but then suddenly they made a turn and start ruling on big things like racism. And it's like, hey, listen, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm going to break it down like this. There's civil wars going on between the lower courts and the upper courts. I call it the 5 civil wars. Republicans, Democrats, the judicial branch, the wealthy. And yeah, there's a war. I'm going to, get in my clarity group. You'll see what I'm saying about that. And then the last one is military. But the sixth one, I talked on my group yesterday live. I speak live in my clarity group twice a week. And the sixth one, I talked about it. The sixth civil war is between the states and the federal government. I'm here in Chicago. Perfect example. There's a battle going on. And it breaks down through politics, activism, and the streets, as well as marketing and branding. I break it down to you. Here's the thing I want you to understand. The biggest issue we got right now, is we're getting him with Epstein. We are getting him with this shutdown, and I'll explain that in depth in the next video. I promise you, it's coming just in about 3 hours from now. It's coming, boom, it's going to be, But I want you to understand this. Do not fall for this BS about, Charlie Kirk, let's all make that a big news story. That's what the left alarmists do. They come out, breaking news, this happened. Let me send a bunch of videos. Let me promote this. Oh, what Epstein? Oh, what shutdown? You understand? We're not going to let that take over like I might bomb Iran. because Trump will jump on that. Stop thinking this man's so incompetent. I ain't saying, listen, I'm not saying the man isn't having other people handle things as president in general and everything. But people are thinking, well, the Heritage Foundation is telling them stuff. Yeah, they're telling them stuff, but at the same time, there's stuff that he's on his own tangent on. Be very clear. Do not give the Heritage Foundation any credit. Do not give Elon any credit, just like we shouldn't have gave Steve Bannon any credit. Learn from the history. This man hides like an old croc. He plays like Palpatine on Star Wars. Look up Star Wars. The Emperor became the Emperor because he was quiet. He was laid back. He was, oh, please save me. Oh, he acted just like the Trump said. Oh, next thing you know, he has lightning coming out of his hand. You know, just telling you, don't fall for this shit. So, yeah, Charlie Kirk was shot. I'm not wishing any bad on him. I don't want that karma on me. You know, I'm blessed and highly favored, aren't you? Come on now. Come on now. Here's the thing I want you to understand, too. We know karma begets karma. Karma begets karma. I get it. But be careful what you put out into the world. All of us. Again, that's why I don't fight MAGA. MAGA be crazy. You say, well, you're assuming that MAGA is the shooter. No. Though, in the last couple of shooters, Minnesota, 2 times Trump, mass shootings, they all seem to come out to the same demographic, don't they? It's either MAGA or ex-MAGA. Ex-MAGA. I used to be a MAGA person. I don't like this. Now I'll go shoot them. That's their attitude. And you know, when we get mad, we protest, and in the worst cases, we riot. We tear shit down on the left. On the right, they shoot people and they blow shit up, McVeigh style. You know what I'm saying? Timothy McVeigh style, man. That's everybody's known to their characteristics. The right does that. The left, we riot. That's what we do. If it is somebody on the left, and it could be, I think that was a horribly wrong choice to do. Don't do that. Because there are people who have beat Charlie Kirk in this debate thing. Several taking him on and tore him down. And hey, let's continue to do that. But, I don't go that route. The other thing I'm against is the left people who aren't alarmists, who have great ideas, but who aren't alarmists, but they basically get into these debates on social media. And I'm like, let's work on our base. Let's work on our side. How about us? Forget them. How about us? Can we do us? Because I don't think them is the way we should be going. It's us. All right? It's us. All right. So I'm going to break down in the next one, next video coming, about the shutdown and what should really be happening. Listen to that one coming.